A game in the WSL this weekend, and we've also got FA Cup semi-finals in the women's game. But this is the other really interesting narrative in women's football right now here in this country. The war of words between Arsenal head coach Jonas Eidevall and the Chelsea boss Emma Hayes, which resumed today because Eidevall branded Hayes very irresponsible today after she had accused him of male aggression. This after Arsenal beat Chelsea in the League Cup final, and Hayes appeared to push Eidevall at full time in that game as well. She later explained that she was unhappy with Eidevall's behaviour on the touchline during the game, including some crosswords with her own midfielder Erin Cuthbert.
I thought the comments that I heard after the game, that they were very irresponsible. And they were not mirroring the conduct that I had in the technical area. That I thought was irresponsible, but that's basically all I think about it. Like the other parts, I think when we shake hands after the game, that's a very minor incident. That's for me, that's nothing.
Ian Wright has talked about those comments. He said, you know, without seeing the pictures, that could have finished you. And I guess that's how dangerous it can be, particularly sort of being a man in a woman's world, if you like.
I think always when you make comments about other persons, you have to take into consideration what effects that can have. That's why you need to be, especially when you're a leader, you need to be very good with your words. You need to understand the consequences of both your actions and your language. And that's why I think it's really, really important that we treat each other with a lot of respect and that we stay at facts as much as possible and don't get too emotional. Maybe I'm lucky in that situation that everything I do is recorded. So for me, it's not my opinion or someone else's opinions. Everything is on video. Everything is recorded. So I need to be accountable for my actions, and that's what I can take responsibility for. And in these situations here, I am accountable for that. I'm very happy with the way I conduct myself, and I wouldn't do anything differently if I could redo it again.
Have you spoken to Emma since the cup final, or had any contact with her?
No.
So Eidevall have not heard from Emma Hayes. We're just about to hear from Emma Hayes. She had a news conference today ahead of Chelsea's Women's FA Cup semi-final away to Manchester United on Sunday. Have a listen into this.
It's been 2 weeks since the Conti Cup final, and now the dust has settled. Have you managed to reflect on what happened, not just at the game, but what happened after the game as well?
Well, my son said to me after the game, Mummy, when you push someone in school, you're asked to go and take time out. And I said to him, you know what, darling, you can't meet aggression with aggression. All you can do is tell the teacher. All you can do is go and explain to the teacher why you think something's unfair. I said, even if the players go to the teacher, even if the parents go to the teacher, that's all you can do. You cannot meet aggression with aggression. And I thought it was a really good conversation to have with my son after the final.
Is there anything about what happened afterwards, not just on the pitch, but also in the press conference afterwards with comments that you made? Would you change any of that, or would you stand by everything you said?
So when at times the mob is swayed to carry praise or blame too far, we may choose somewhere like a star to stay our minds on and be slayed.
Can you explain and elaborate the meaning behind that?
I've had a fantastic break. I've already explained an important analogy that I shared with my son and the lessons learned, and my focus is on moving forward, and I've had time to look at my star.
I get that. Can I just ask about, look, Jonas spoke earlier, he described the comments made as irresponsible. Do you understand where he's coming from? Is that something you can go, okay, I accept that, and let's look to move on now?
I don't have an opinion on it.